Hello guys, welcome to another video. As you can see from the title, things are changing a little bit around here, and I thought I would do this video in true Copper G style and just do it as a one take, no editing, no fanciness, just sitting, talking and explaining. And yeah, because I feel like it's gonna go off on a million tangents, and yeah, as you can tell, I'm visibly quite awkward filming this. It's something I've known that I'm going to be doing for a really long time, and it's something I've thought about doing for a really long time, but when it actually comes to that moment, it's so weird. Like, I know all of the reasons, I can tell you, I can talk about this till the cows come home, but sitting down to film it makes it very real and very strange. So if you have followed me for a while, which I'm assuming you will have done, which is why you've clicked on this video, you will know that my social media has been called Copper Garden for a very, 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 very long time. And fun fact, I feel like a lot of people ask me this and I answer it in nearly every Q&A, but I didn't think up the name Copper Garden. A friend of mine when I was younger, Toby, who is still a friend but we just don't really talk much anymore, he actually gave me the name. He kind of came up with it and was like, this would be a really cool name, why don't you use that? And it just stuck, and it kind of stuck for a very, very long time. I think Copper Garden was the name for, God, I want to say like maybe 6-7 years. It's the name that I had kind of pre-going to college and uni and like all of that kind of thing. If you followed me that long, you may have seen my uni vlogs and my daily vlogs at university. However the hell I did that, I do not know when I was writing a dissertation. But it's been a name for a really, really, really long time, and it kind of is part of who I am, which is why it's like, it's kind of emotional making this video, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like another part of my identity, and it's always been like my thing. It's like my baby, I've nurtured it, I've grown it, it's become like this platform, and it's gone through so many changes and it's been like the best thing ever, and I really, really love it. But it has another purpose. It was never like in the very beginning, it never kind of meant to be my social media for a long term. It was kind of always going to be a something else, and I just hadn't really, it kind of accidentally just ended up being becoming and being the social media for a really long time. And when I started my YouTube channel and my Instagram and all that kind of thing, it was back in the days when no one used to use their real names, and everyone used to have like online personas, and just kind of no one used their name. And obviously now, like however many years later, it's a very different place to be, and people do use their names, and it's a lot more people do as opposed to don't. So like even when I've been thinking about making this decision, I'd flick through Instagram and look at how many people I followed that used their names or used like a different kind of thing. So like Copper Garden, for example, versus Jess Sheppard. And I don't know, there was a big part of me that for I'd say about 2 years now has been seriously wanting to change it. I just never really knew what to change it to. I didn't know how to shorten it or abbreviate, how to use my name in the best way, like what to do, I just didn't know. And I feel like I became so known as Copper Garden, and I think this is part of the problem, in that I think a lot of people are just not going to see this coming, and people that I've told are just like, oh my god, no, like you're always going to be Copper, you're always going to be like, that's just who you are. And it's true, like it is always going to be part of me, but I just think it was time for a change. And like I say, Copper Garden is going to be something else. There is going to be another purpose for it. I have already got the Instagram placeholder at something else, which at the moment is actually my private Instagram. So yeah, don't try and follow it please, I won't accept anyone. But it's actually kind of being place-held ready for something else in the next year or so. And Jess Sheppard is now the new username. So it is really weird. Like, I'm waffling and I know I am, but I find it more weird because the amount of times when I will get messages from people who think my name is Cooper, or people who think that my name is Jess Copper and that's my last name, like it does confuse a lot of people. And I think it's one of those things where, like, the amount of times I have people message me that never even knew my name was Jess. Like, I'll show things that have come in PR or something and it will say my name on, and they're like, oh, I just never knew that was your name. And I don't know, I don't know where I'm going with this video, but I just wanted to kind of explain that Copper Garden is leaving, and I felt like it needed a goodbye rather than just being like a change, because it has been a massive part of my life for so many years, and it is like a big part of who I am. And it is like, Copper is me, like I am Copper, that is my name, that is always going to be my name to certain people. And I think, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this video, but I just wanted to give it a proper warrant goodbye. So from today, you will notice that my social media will all be changing. So you can now find me over at jessmsheppard on Instagram, and on here it's going to be Jess Sheppard in kind of everything. However, the URL will be the same. So if you search for my channel and you search via URL, it will still be Copper Garden X. However, if you search it kind of, if you see it coming up, it's basically going to be Jess M Sheppard. But hopefully you won't really notice too much difference, because I'm keeping all the profile pictures the same, the content's going to be the same, like the thumbnails and stuff will still be the same. So it's going to be quite a little transition. It's just, yeah, I just wanted you to know that it's me popping up. When it doesn't say, oh, I don't know, I find this really awkward and really weird. I don't really know what to say apart from, yeah, it's going to be really nice not to have people tagging their gardens on my Instagram account, and not having emails about garden furnitures and cat flaps and God only knows what, because people think my account is about gardening, which it quite clearly isn't when I couldn't even keep some vegetables alive. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more personal. There is still going to be the same content. If you watch my Hello 2021 video, you will get more of a vibe of what I'm going to be doing this year and the kind of avenues I'm going down, and what my 2021 content is going to be looking like. Hopefully there's a few trips thrown in, hopefully there's like a lot of little bits and pieces like that. But yeah, I just wanted to sign off for the last time as Copper Garden. Ah, so scary. But yeah, sign off for the last time as Copper Garden, and then tomorrow's vlog will start with the new intro, and it's gonna be Jess M Sheppard from here on out. God, it's really weird. That's really emotional. Why is it making me upset? Oh my God, it's so weird. Like, it's really weird for something that I've grown for 7 years to suddenly be changing. It feels like I'm sending someone off to university for the first time or something. I don't know, it's just weird. It's really, really weird. It's like the longest commitment I've ever had to anything in my life, and it's very strange. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. I hope you don't mind the change, and hopefully you look forward to what Copper Garden is becoming. So on that note, I'm gonna end the video, guys. Bye.